Friends, 1086 days of war between Russia and Ukraine, and after a long time, there seems to be a ray of hope that there may be peace between the two countries because there was a talk between Putin and Trump for almost 90 minutes on telephone. Both have agreed on need to stop conflict in Ukraine. Putin stressed on elimination of the basic cause of the conflict, and also Putin invited Trump to visit Moscow. In the meantime, Trump seems to have even talked to Zelensky, who also is forced to agree on the peace process. In the meantime, war continues with full aggression and momentum. In southern war zone, Russians crossed a road to Gulyai on 1.5 kilometer wide and 1 kilometer deep zone. They captured plantings, Solina, Ravine, and eastern outskirts of Novosilka. In Rimivka salient, Russian army has restarted offensive operations in north of Novi Kumar, and their operations are also on for Novo Okeretiva Toe and towards Uttradni. In east, on Kurakho Bogatir sector, Russians are continuously advancing from Andrivka direction in west and also south and southwest of Dakhne. Their operations are heading towards Bogatir and Razliva, which is south of Constantinople. They have also advanced northwest of Zelinovka along left bank of Sukhiyali river, almost 1.5 kilometer deep. Coming to Pokrovsk, Dnipropetrovsk area, Russians' offensive operations continuing towards Novo Alexandrovka from southwestern outskirts of Uspenovka and north of Nadezdinka. While they advanced from south of Nadezdinka and took over Zaporizhia Valley and also towards Preobrazhanka from three sides. Heavy counter attacks continuing from both the sides in Kotlin and Peshane areas. In right flank, Vodyane Vitoroy has fallen and fight is on for Berezovka. In Torres sector, Russians' offensive operation on towards Vodyane 2 and Baranivka and have advanced towards Zelenopol. In Chasiv sector, Russians from northern outskirts of Chasiv broke through Ukrainian defense line and advanced towards Maskoe, which is towards Kramatorsk, by crossing Grigorovka and Chasiv Yar. Seversk Russians made some small gains in western part of Bilohorivka. Northeast Ukraine in Yampolivka, Russians advanced north of Yampolivka, that is in Liman, Kremina direction. In Swato side, Russians advanced southwest of Makiivka. And in Davorikna, Russians advanced north of Novomlinsk and in east of Fyholivka. North of Kurakho, that is Slobozansky direction, no changes in Volchansk and Liptsy. Coming to Kursk, most of Sverdlikov is captured by Russian army except some parts in south and east, while Ukrainians have strengthened their position in Viktorovka and Nikolevka and also towards Cherkasky Konopelka. Interdiction missions, Russians hit targets in Kiev, Chernihiv, were hitting gas plant, Mykolaiv, and Ukrainians' drones reached Crimea. The damage, if any, is not known. Palestine, Lebanon, Israel, Middle East. Gaza is under huge tension, where the ceasefire will hold or not. As far as Iron Wall operation is concerned in West Bank, it is continuing by IDF and which is also maintaining its position in southern Lebanon and in eastern Syria. Coming to Sudan, Russian Federation is likely to build a naval base in Port Sudan in form of logistic support point, which the negotiations have started way back in 2017, but now soon will start. In Khartoum, the Sudanese armed forces have taken over Al Lulus. Now, little bit on peace process in Ukraine. How will it take whether Ukraine will join NATO or European Union or not? Whether there will be some Western guarantee, American guarantee for the Ukraine or not is secondary. Main thing is for the time being there will be peace between the two countries, and the World War III with nuclear power is relegated to a further future distant. Hopefully, that never should take place. But the main thing that will peace exist for a longer time, forever, as long as capitalism, imperialism exists globally. I don't think so. What's your opinion? Like to have it, like to see for others as well. And that brings an end to my talk today, friends. See you tomorrow. Thank you.